What up, y'all? My name is Ash. This is STRYSTYL, where normally we talk about, exploring creativity in different ways, but today's not that type of video. So it dawned on me recently that I will be turning 30 years old this year, and I had some complex feelings around that I really wanted to just talk about. The thing I realized about turning 30 is that when I was much younger, for a lot of time, I didn't have a concept of age, and I'm sure a lot of younger people who may watch this can understand. When you're young, like when you're under 20, 30 years old seems like so old, and it feels like this point in your life where almost everything changes. And to my understanding, most people just became adults at 30. Don't know why, but that was just my understanding of it. And when I was a lot younger, I really didn't think I would make it to 30. And I don't mean this in a dark way, but I couldn't visualize my life beyond that. I did grow up and deal with different mental health issues, but for some reason, my concept of time and life, I couldn't picture anything beyond the age of 30. And so to be almost 30 this year is a very trippy experience. I'm not really sure who this video is for. Most of the videos I make are honestly to satisfy a creative itch, so they're primarily for me, and then hopefully y'all get some benefit out of it. But this type of video, I don't really feel like I'm making for y'all. This one is one for me. I feel like I wanted to make this to encapsulate a moment and a feeling and experience of what it was like the last year of my 20s, and really set into motion the things that are gonna make me who I am in the future beyond that. Like I said, when I was younger, I didn't have a concept of 30. I didn't have a concept of life beyond 30. And I did so many things in my life up until this point to get to where I am that I'm honestly surprised. And so to now be almost on the other side of that thought, it's a little scary, but also very exciting. And this happens to line up with a bunch of different transitions going on in my life, in terms of work or in terms of living situation. There's a lot of things going on, so I guess that's what really bubbled up this thought inside of me that so many things are changing, and it's a whole new part of my life that I never thought I would experience. So this video is me just kind of talking through those feelings. When I was a lot younger, to me the idea of a 30-year-old felt so old, even in my early 20s. But I feel like now that I'm closer to it, I do have a different perspective of it. It's definitely older. You're older when you hit 30, but I think I've also been exposed to more people who are much older than that in more consistent patterns. Most of the time I would only see people like that as teachers or older family members. I didn't really have a concept of older adults. So having been exposed to more older adults through work, friend situations, just online in general, I feel like it has definitely helped me understand aging a little bit more, and how my body ages, how others age as well. And it has a really weird impact on the way I view things, because now I feel like going into my 30s and beyond is really a time to buckle down on doing the things that you love the most, because you've had a lot of life experience. Not that I don't do that already, but I feel like a lot of people in their 30s can relate to really sitting in their passions and sitting in their values and their morals, but also exploring things that may be different, really understanding yourself, and then using that understanding to explore more of not necessarily what may change you, but what can develop you and grow you more. And I guess when I was younger, I hadn't really considered that as a concept. The other thing I wanted to do with this video is kind of make a time capsule of these feelings. I wanted to sit with how I feel and kind of document it. Because I know if I was younger and I had seen a video about somebody talking about, oh, I'm almost 30, it probably would have helped me figure out what that may feel like. Like I said, I just never thought I would be 30. I don't know if that's really dark, and I don't want to get too into the weeds of unpacking that, but it is a very strange feeling, because for so many people it feels like such a milestone. And I guess for me, other than making this video, I don't really want to make a big deal about it. I think I'm just going to celebrate it, enjoy that time, and wrap up my 20s and move on. The other part of it is also I wanted to document this for my future self to maybe look back on and kind of retrospectively think about this time, because I know right now I'm very busy and I'm just cutting out time to make this video. So I'm curious what the future is like, and I'm curious, looking back on this, how I'm gonna feel. So there's that. And bringing it back to the story style of it all, a lot of things that I'm doing now are just further explorations of what I did as a youth. Like a lot of the writing, a lot of the creative stuff, a lot of the music, a lot of the art that I make is in direct response to the things I've always wanted to make. And now I have the ability and access to do that. So I hope younger me is proud of myself, and I hope older me is also proud of the moment that I'm in now and the steps that I took to get there. But yeah, I don't really have any thoughts or anything beyond that. I just wanted to talk about aging and how that affects me personally. And hopefully y'all got something out of this. This is more of a rambly type of video. I used to do these things called story talks where I would just talk, and maybe I'll make more of these. I don't know. But I did just want to document this process. So younger me, I know you can't watch this, but I hope you know that we at least made this video and we made it. Older me, I wonder how we're doing. And as for me right now, I'm gonna go do some other stuff and end this video. So I will catch y'all in the next one. Once again, this has been Ash from STRYSTYL, and I'll see you next time. Take care, y'all. Bye.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Things change, people change, everything change.